So you can notice this effect in a little different way if you put a piece of aluminum down on the table and bring these two bits of metal over to see how they interact with the aluminum. Well, you notice, so what I'm going to do is just kind of wiggle this thing over the top. It's just a piece of brass, and so the brass and the aluminum don't really interact with each other. The only way for me to say move the aluminum is if I actually physically touch it and drag it around. But, you know, there's no interaction really between these two things. If I bring this magnet over, and even though it's a beast of a magnet, it still doesn't do too much with the aluminum if I just bring it by. There's no obvious interaction. But one thing that is maybe new to some of you is if you hold it nearby and then just kind of wiggle it back and forth, what you notice is I am able to move the aluminum sheet around without touching it. And so the idea here is based on things that we've seen in class to see if you can figure out how in the world these things seem to only be interacting with each other when I wiggle the magnet nearby, but not if I just put it down and try to lift the aluminum with the magnet. So again, a thing I'm hoping that you're able to see here in the movie is that I'm able to wiggle this thing all around just by passing this magnet nearby without touching it. But then if I come close and move the magnet around slowly, nothing really seems to happen. So now what last thing I'm going to do here is bring the magnet close and then just kind of pull it away kind of fast, but again without touching. Whoops, I lied, I touched it. Let me try again. We'll put it nearby and move it away without touching, and you see I am actually able to move this bit of aluminum around.